Good morning, guys. My name's David. This is Fate Unbound, and thanks for joining me on my travels. Today, I am leaving this incredible site in the Mount Baker Snoqualmie National Forest in Washington State. And I just wanted to film pulling out of this site because if you've seen the previous videos that I've made here, you know that getting into this campsite is crazy. Right at the entrance into this little drive that leads to the site is a huge incline, and it's very rocky, and it's pretty crazy that I even was able to get my travel trailer up here. And so I wasn't able to film getting into the site because it was night when I got here. Yes, on top of how difficult it was to get up in here, I also did it at night. So now that it's day and I'm leaving, I want to film that so you guys can see it. But I'm really gonna miss this site. It has an insanely cool view of Mount Baker. It's been awesome here. Leaving sites like this are bittersweet because I hate to leave because it's so beautiful and awesome, but I know there's another incredible campsite just down the road. Well, not just down the road, it's hundreds of miles away, but you get it, you get the point. I also removed the rear stabilizers from my travel trailer so that I don't drag them getting out of this site. I just got brand new, beautiful stabilizers from etrailer.com, and I don't want to ruin those ones like I've ruined previous sets of stabilizers. But Sweetie and the rabbits are already loaded up in the truck and waiting for me, so let's hit the road.
Call to the mountain, sitting across the bay. Morning comes always steadier than yesterday.
My travels have brought me down south along I-5 from northern Washington down to Eugene, Oregon. I've found a camping area that is much easier to get into, which, after the last site, is a welcome change of pace. Much of the road that climbs these hills up to my specific campsite is actually paved, which is surprising. And I am overjoyed with the campsite that I found, you guys. It has an incredible panoramic view from its spot at the top of this hill. I mean, look at this place, you guys. I've got the Cascade Mountains behind me. I can see Mount Jefferson off in the distance, and even Mount Hood way up to the north. And then turning toward the east, I've got the valley that I-5 runs through. I can see all of that, and at night I can even see the cars traveling along I-5, and they look like they're moving so slow from this distance, but it's really cool to still be able to see that, all the lights lit up in the valley below from the homes and farms down there. Okay guys, I am super excited to show you something. Did you happen to notice anything different about my travel trailer? I made a big change to it and I think it looks awesome. I'll give you a second. If you happen to notice it before I even said anything, then dang, you've got an eagle eye. But I got new tires and rims for my travel trailer. I ordered a new set of rims and tires, center caps, and lug nuts from etrailer.com. I had them shipped to my brother's place near Seattle, Washington, and so on my way to this campsite from the last one, I stopped over at his place real quick to put the new rims and tires on. My old tires were nearly completely worn out. They had almost reached the wear indicator, so I needed new tires. tires, and I never really liked the look of my old gray painted steel rims, and the paint had started to crack around the lug nuts, and they had just started to rust all over and not look very good. So I decided to make the investment in my travel trailer, which I love so much, and yeah, just really try and make it look great. Installation was incredibly easy since the tires already came mounted on the rim from etrailer.com, and they were exact replacements. So all I had to do was just take the old rims off and then put the new rims on, and bam, the improvement was made. This major upgrade. I think this was a huge facelift. I'm sure you guys have noticed I've been on kind of an upgrade and maintenance spree on my travel trailer this year, and this is just the next step in that. I'm doing everything I can to keep my rig not just in working condition, but also keeping it looking nice too, because I'm just really proud of it. RVs are a big investment, and so I'm just doing everything I can to, keep it looking good and keep it working, and eTrailer has been an incredible resource for that. I thought it was awesome that I could order these rims with the tires already mounted on them. It's just super convenient for me, but if you just need rims, you can get just rims. Or if you just need tires, you can just get tires, and there's all sorts of sizes that they've got, so you get a ton of options, but I will drop a link down below. You can check out the specific rims that I got. If you think they look cool, they might look good on your rig too. I hope you do like them though, because I think they look great, and I think they really improved my travel trailer. There are endless roads in this BLM area, and so the off-roading opportunities are incredible. So I'm definitely unloading the quad from the back of my truck. So it's a good opportunity to show you guys this process, because it is a little bit of a process. I first have to take out basically everything that's in the back of the truck, because it's all Tetrised in there around my quad. But once all that's out, I just pull out the ramps, and then I can start unloading the quad. Getting it out is super easy, because I just put it into first gear, and then I can use the clutch to slowly roll it down, and if it starts to go too fast, I just let off the clutch and it'll just hold itself there. Then I need to take off these ratchet straps that I have strapping the suspension down to lower this ATV as low as it possibly can be so that it can fit under my camper shell. And then I also need to rotate the handlebars up back into place, because again, I have to rotate them down so it'll fit under my camper shell. I know this isn't the smoothest, slickest, or maybe even the most intelligent way to travel around with an ATV like this, but I don't have a toy hauler. My travel trailer is just a standard travel trailer, and I had this camper shell, this truck, that whole configuration before getting this ATV, and it's just the only way that I've been able to find to be able to travel with this thing with my current setup, and so, it works. Boondocking in remote campsites can be difficult. It takes a lot of time and effort, not just to find the sites, but also to get into them, especially when they're as difficult as the last campsite that I was in. And lugging this ATV around with me everywhere in the bed of my truck takes a lot of time and effort too, but the point of my life is not to make things as easy as possible. No, it is to make things as interesting and fun as possible, and exploring like this, finding and living in these remote campsites, and then finding awesome viewpoints like this, riding the quad around in just these mountainous forested areas. Man, this is what just makes everything worth it for me. This gives my life that spark, and really just makes me excited about life. And so if you can take something away from this video, let it be that it's not always about trying to make things as easy as possible. Sometimes that effort, that difficulty, that makes things worth it. Oh, hey, Arnie. Hey, so. Yeah. All right, watch out. Oh man, well that was fun. Always love riding the ATV around. I'm really glad I picked this area to come camp in because yeah, like I said, there's just trails and roads everywhere. I'm sorry, did I stop petting you? That I can ride that thing on, and so yeah, I'm really looking forward to the time that I'm gonna get to spend here. But man, I'm pretty tired from the travel day, getting everything set up, getting the ATV out, riding it around. I know Sweetie's tired too. She has been sleeping all day. So I'm gonna heat up some, God, she's just rolling around on me. I'm gonna heat up some leftover, I'm so tired I can't even think, leftover chili that I have, and just go outside and enjoy that dinner while watching the sunset. But if you guys like the video and you want to buy me a drink, you can go through with that QR code right there, and I'll also put a link down in the description. Or if you just subscribe to the channel, that would really help me out too. But my name's David, this is Sweetie, this is Fate Unbound, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Alright, Pup, let's get some dinner, man. Let's get some dinner.